as we get a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And MP has made it known. For this recent stretch, he's been focused on getting his teammates more involved, distributing the load.
And what you respect about MP, he's made good on his promise to become a better passer. That's not an easy adjustment to make because you may be programmed to do other things. But he's embraced it, he's thinking pass first, and he's turning down shots of his own to make everyone else around him better.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. We've got Chet Holmgren. Todd's out there with Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Black Hole in at the 2 guard. Zubac passes to man. Zubac with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's man. No good on the 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Connects from downtown.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
Williams from long range drills it from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. To the middle. Here's Coulibaly. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Black Hole's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Man, the pass to Zubac. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Campbell. The 3 is up. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Williams' shot is good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Clippers trail by 7. Outside man. Pass to Campbell. Back to man. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And it's now 32 games, approaching the 71-72 Lakers. A famed season indeed.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Just 5 to shoot. Zubac with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Man, misses.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And that one's good. Coulibaly.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Black Hole. Here's Todd, defended by Portis. Here's Black Hole. Sends it home from three-point land. Black Hole's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Koulibaly. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
And it's Black Hole missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Shot is up. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 10 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Clippers trail by 8. Koulibaly on the wing. Pass to Campbell. Outside Koulibaly. Zubac screen. And that one's good. Koulibaly. 11 points in the game.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Black Hole. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to man. Portis with it. Here's Campbell. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
Pass to Campbell. Now here's Zubac. Williams defending. Zubac inside. Working on Williams. Drops in the layup for 2.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now Holmgren. Here's Black Hole. 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Campbell gets the bucket.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Williams' shot is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Clippers trail by 6. Now man, his last outing he had 24 points. Pass to Campbell. There's the 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Drops in the 3. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Outside man. And here's Portis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Lets the 3 fly. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Clippers trail by 11. Now here's man. 5 points in the game. Outside Koulibaly. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Los Angeles. McBride comes in for Portis.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, Los Angeles shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. And it goes as as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul.
Neesmith, he's checked in for the Clippers. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the Clippers with the ball, down by 15. Man, the pass to Turner. Pass to Wells. Takes the three. The rebound by Black Hole. Now here's Williams from the arc. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's McBride. Defense right on him. Here's Turner. On the wing man. He's got 5. Here's Wells. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Williams' shot is good.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Clippers trail by 21. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Black Hole in their last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Out to the wing. Wells, the pass to McBride. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Pass to Campbell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Campbell's got his second basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Tatum. Tatum, great positioning on the putback.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Campbell, coming off a 16-point game against Dallas.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Campbell. Shoots. That one doesn't drop.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
McBride passes to Wells. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Campbell. It's good from the top of the key. Campbell's got 6. 20 seconds left in the first. Outside, Williams. Here's Black Hole. Off the mark there with a 3. McBride with it. Inside. Here's Turner. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They've got Aaron Neesmith. He's out there with Miles Turner. And it's Campbell in at the 2. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Black Hole, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Black Hole. Takes a 3. And Campbell pulls it down. Over to the wing. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Campbell. Here's Turner. Outside McBride. 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. And for the Thunder, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Jones, he's checked in for Neesmith. Here's Jones, and he buries his first look.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Knocks down the triple.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
To the right side. Here's Campbell. Offline from the top of the key.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And it's Jones with the ball for the LA Clippers. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions, and getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Wells misses. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Black Hole. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
They get it back. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the inside. Holmgren, the pass to Black Hole. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist. Black Hole's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
To halt the run. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Zubac, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Coulibaly comes in for Jones.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Coulibaly. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Pass to Black Hole. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Black Hole's got 28.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
And here's Coulibaly. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Todd. Black Hole. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Campbell. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Campbell's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Comes up empty down low.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Holmgren.
Outside McBride. Pass to Coulibaly. Going inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Black Hole from deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Wells. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
Clock at 6. Here's McBride. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
McBride with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's McBride, averaging around 5 points a game. Zubats with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. McBride can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Holmgren gets up off his feet in a hurry. A little bit of athleticism on display.
The Clippers shooting just 38% in this quarter. Pass to Coulibaly. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Bobby Portis has checked in for Los Angeles. Man comes in for McBride. Here's Mann. Cans it from the wing. Mann's got 7 points.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Pass to Black Hole from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Man, the pass to Zubats. On the wing, Man. Watched by Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Man's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Here's Black Hole. Misses the 3. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You look at Orlando, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Thunder are, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Outside Man. Pass to Portis for 3. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Nails it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Outside Coulibaly. Lets it go from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Count that bucket.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Now, Man. 13 points in the game. To the paint. Outside Coulibaly. That three's off the mark. The Thunder shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Well, Los Angeles shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. Portis outside. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mann. And the Clippers miss again.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Wallace, the pass to Black Hole. Three-pointer, no good. Now here's Mann. Watch by Wallace. Shot to stop the run. Mann misses. The Thunder shooting an outstanding 61% in the second. Here's Black Hole. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Down low. Here's Wells. The Thunder with the rebound. Black Hole's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
And good! There's another!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Now Los Angeles with it. 51 seconds left to play in the half. Offensive rebound. Here's Wells. Fires in the triple. Wells has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Let's go with a 3. Black Hole, that's good.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Three-pointer. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Wells. With the drive. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wells has got 5 points now in the quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And so it's Oklahoma City destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
We knew they wanted to track me, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan favorite three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Clippers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Todd's out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Black Hole in at the 2. Here's Mann. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Todd's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Black Hole. Hits the trifecta. Black Hole's got 58.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Campbell. Back to Coulibaly. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Now here's Mann. little over a minute gone here in the second half. Portis with it. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Coulibaly. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. They need this.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Doris, Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
The NBA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet, and a lot of times, especially for somebody of Trey Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
Outside man. Pass to Portis. The rebound by Black Hole.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Campbell. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Black Hole. And yes, another basket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's stolen away. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Man, the pass to Zubac. Now here's Portis. Out of bounds, it'll be Thunder ball. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Thursday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
They're looking at a lot of road contests in the next stretch, but this squad has been very good away from home, and I think that continues.
How about that? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a big-time defender, and sends that one back.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Outside Coulibaly. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Can't hit the corner three. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Outside Coulibaly. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Coulibaly's got 21.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Pass to Black Hole. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Campbell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Pass to Portis. Here's Campbell. 6 to shoot. Looking to end this cold spell. No luck on that one. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to man. Back to Koulibaly. Outside man. The three. Counted from distance. 19 points in the game.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Here's Black Hole. Launches it. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 tonight. Outside Koulibaly. To the middle. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Here are the best on the boards, the league's best rebounding teams. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Frazier, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Frazier, the pass to Black Hole. And it's off from 3-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Koulibaly. He's guarded closely. Pass to Wells. Here's Campbell. The 3-ball. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Black Hole's got 11 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. And here's Mann. He's got 19. Pass to Wells. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Wells has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And it's Black Hole missing. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Campbell. Now Zubac. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. 5 to shoot. Here's Koulibaly. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Pass to Black Hole. Unloads. He got it again! Sensational! And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Stripped away. Here's Black Hole. Oh, a rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Man with it. Pass to Campbell. Outside Koulibaly. 4 on the clock. To the wing, right side. Wells. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Williams with it. Picked up by Koulibaly. Here's Black Hole. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Wells. Up top man. 19 points in the game. And the shot's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. All night, he just won't let up.
Here's man. He's got 21.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third. Pass to Wells. Here's Campbell. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
Here's Black Hole. And the 3 off target. The Clippers shooting a low 29% since halftime. Outside Koulibaly. Lets it fly. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Black Hole. The 3 is up. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. The Clippers shooting only 39% so far in the game. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Black Hole, that's good.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
McBride passes to man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. And Turner with the 3. Turner's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is about calm demeanor, not letting the duress of the shot clock. Miles Turner delivers with the shot clock dwindling.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside man. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Black Hole. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Personal foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 3.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder showing no mercy and just piling it on. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Miles Turner out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Campbell in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. And he gets it to go.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
And Oklahoma City shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Black Hole, that's good.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
McBride passes to Nesmith. Back to McBride. Now Turner. Outside McBride. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Black Hole. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
McBride passes to Neesmith. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
Foul, Thunder.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, number 40, Bilal Koulibaly.
Outside McBride. Here's the pick to stop the run. And the Clippers miss again.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Black hole, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to McBride. Here's Wells. Outside Koulibaly. The wide open shot is on the money. Koulibaly's got 23 points. Oklahoma City has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Wells. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Right wing. Here's Campbell. Inside. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Black Hole. Off target with the three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the inside. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's McBride. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the arm. Incredible.
Frazier, he's checked in for Tatum. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, BA. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
The Thunder have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. He drops it from range.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Pass to Campbell. Here's Wells. Shot clock at 6. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And the shot goes down.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Now here's Koulibaly. There's the triple. Ramsey pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Now here's McBride. He's closely guarded. Can they get it? Humphries grabs the miss.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
And it's Black Hole missing. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Left side, Koulibaly. Pass to Campbell. McBride with it. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around. Running at every opportunity. They have a huge edge in transition points.
Here's Koulibaly. Pass to Campbell. 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
Portis, he's checked in for the Clippers. Man comes in for McBride. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Holmgren's checked in. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Humphries can't hit. The Clippers shooting only 39% so far in the game. Man with it. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Frazier's got 5 rebounds tonight. Whoa!
Number 40.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Number 40.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
15 foul.
And he drops the first. Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so he hits both. Here's Humphries. Here's Black Hole. And the three-pointer goes.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Outside man. From 9 feet out, and he hits the jumper. Man's got 9 points here in the second half.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Pass to Black Hole, beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
3-point basket.
And here's Koulibaly. The three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
The Clippers shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Now man, knocked loose. Here's Black Hole. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Now here's man. Portis outside. Pass to Zubac. Here's Campbell. Down low. Looking to win the run. Rebounded by Frazier. The Thunder shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Here's Black Hole. Gets the three to fall.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
The Clippers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Coulibaly. And here's Portis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Black Hole. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Coulibaly with it. 4-3. Rebounded by Frazier. Frazier's got 8 rebounds in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Black Hole.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up this sick triple-double.
Holmgren, the pass to Black Hole. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Pass to Zubac. Now here's Portis. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Campbell can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And it's Black Hole missing. Fires away from way outside. Off target. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie